A woman in Los Angeles called police for help after she said a man would not leave her alone, that he wouldn't leave her apartment. This was a domestic abuse call. Her name is Niani Finlayson. Her name was Niani Finlayson. She ended up being killed by one of the sheriff's deputies who responded. Well, now her family is suing for $70 million and calling for accountability. The claim is against LA County and the sheriff's office. They released audio of Finlayson's 911 call. Here's some of it.
Who is he to you?
His name is.
He
will not leave me alone.
Ma'am, my question is, who is he to you?
Huh?
My question is, who is he to you?
No, that's not.
Hello?
Off of me! Get the off of me now! He's touching me!
Hello?
Dummy!
Hello?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I need the police here right now. No, because he won't get his hands off of me, and I already told him 1,000 times.
Ma'am.
Get his hands off me.
Ma'am, walk away so I can talk to you.
Well, deputies say when they arrived, Finlayson was holding a kitchen knife. They heard her threaten the man. He was her former boyfriend, and then they shot her as she was holding the man with one hand and the knife with the other. Joining us now is Niani's father, Lamont Finlayson, and the family's attorney, Bradley Gage. Thank you both for being with me. We have two angles of body cam video here. Mr. Finlayson, I'm first going to warn you that we will hear the shots, although we will not see them. And you can see Niani Finlayson on the left side of your screen. So let's play that and then talk.
Hey, come out, come out.
Yeah, I'm going to stab him because he's
Hey,
just my
hey, hey, get it out of the Hey,
He pushed me!
That's within seconds of walking into that apartment. Mr. Finlayson, when you saw that, what did you think? What did you feel when you saw that body cam footage?
Well, you know, it's just like what you said, in seconds. It's like he did it in 1 second. Horrific, a nightmare, a total disaster, a train wreck. You see the lady sheriff hands him a taser. He throws the taser down and automatically starts shooting, firing his weapon. This is the worstest feeling in the world over the holidays, to lose your baby from a cop who has no training, who has a history of killing. Justice has to be done.
So
There's no word.
I do want to mention and show that moment because we have it where the officer who fired the fatal shots asks the other officer, the female officer, for the taser. So let's just isolate that portion and watch it.
Give me a taser.
And we can see from another angle where he discards that almost immediately. Attorney Gage, the significance of the request of the taser and then discarding it, what, in your perspective, from your perspective, what does that mean?
It's terrible tactics. They eliminate less lethal force and create a situation where Niani gets murdered. It's atrocious.
I want to read for you LA County Sheriff's Office use of force policy. Considering what we've just watched, department members are justified in using deadly force upon another person only when they reasonably believe, based on the totality of the circumstances, that such force is necessary for either of two reasons. And the first reason is to defend against an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury to the member or another person. So Niani answers the door with a knife in hand and says, "I'm going to stab him." An officer says, "Come this way." Instead, she walks in the opposite direction towards the man on the sofa, holds him with one hand and the knife with the other. Attorney Gage, is it not a reasonable belief that she will then use that knife to do what she said she would, to stab him?
It was not a reasonable belief to do that. First of all, they knew that over 16 minutes, Niani was on the phone with 911, screaming and holding a knife during that time frame. If she was going to use it and inflict serious injury, she would have done it 16 minutes before these deputies arrived. That's the first thing. Secondly, the commands issued by the deputies were far from clear. They keep saying, hey, hey, hey. That's not proper. That does not comply with policy. What they should have done is said, put down the knife, come out, we're here, we'll take care of the situation, or words to that effect. Third, they could have used less lethal force, including a taser or pepper spray, but they threw it away instead. So they wound up using deadly force when it was not necessary.
Mr. Finlayson, we did not show her, and we certainly didn't play the audio of Niani's daughter, a 9-year-old who was in the room, your granddaughter. How is she after watching this shooting of her mother?
She's terrible. She's going to need counseling, a lot of counseling. And the reality of it is that my daughter is not coming back. And how do you tell a child, you know, at 9 years old that your mom is never coming back? And especially after witnessing, you know, the horrendous ordeal that she went through, you know, in that apartment, you know, so she'll never be the same. Of course, I'll never be the same. None of us will never be the same. You know, her heart is shattered. Her heart is broken. She's trying to handle it the best she can. But mind you, she's 9 years old.
More than a $70 million award from a jury. What, Mr. Finlayson, do you want to happen next?
I want justice. I want justice for Ty Shelton. I want his job lost. I want him prosecuted, and I want him in jail so he can think about the rest of his days on what he did. And I want that boy, James Martin, prosecuted, because if it wasn't for him, the police wouldn't have never came in order to shoot her to begin with. So prosecutions on both sides and justice on both sides.
Lamont Finlayson, Attorney Bradley Gage, thank you both. Let me read this. This is from the Sheriff's Department. They told CNN in a statement that pursuant to normal procedure, the deputy involved in the shooting has been removed from the field pending the outcome of the department's critical incident review. The department will examine and evaluate every aspect of the shooting, including the response, tactics, and background of the employee.